address this right here. This is an issue, and what I mean by that is this is something that I don't think you need, and I generally take them off, and it just screws in. I put a pair of pliers on it, and you can see it's got two little tabs on it, and I pull it out, get that out of there, and then there's a little piece right here, and I take all that crap out of there, and then knock this out and put a new seal in. There's the old seal. But all this extra stuff in the back, all that did was it got caught on that and stopped the pump from turning. So you don't need this stuff. They used to do, back in the day, Cal's tried some stuff. They tried a water cooling the back of the seal, which is crazy. They actually had a pipe with water going to the back of the seal, which you can imagine created a catastrophe. And it's just, I don't know why you would even try stuff like that. The normal procedure, the normal way works. So on the impeller, I'm going to take the seal off, and it's being a little bit hard to get, a little tight. I'll go with the bigger pair of pliers. It's like the bigger hammer theory. If that pair of pliers doesn't work, just get a bigger pair. Kind of turn it and break it loose. There we go. And you can see that it leaves a little rubber bushing piece right here. So what I'm going to do is, and they've siliconed this thing, they've sealed it on there pretty good, so you have to really work to get it off. And we're going to seal the other one on as well, but we got to clean this one up. And you can see this impeller is actually not hurt. It's in good shape. If it's split out and there's not enough there to put the seal on, I would change it, but this one actually looks very good. So what we're going to do to clean this up is I take something like a wire brush and just kind of clean around the edge of it, and even a little sanding block. I keep a sanding block with me a lot of times. Take a little flat screwdriver and kind of chip this trash off of here so you get a nice clean seat. And if you happen to have this kind of pump and you do need to see how to put a bearing in it, this one didn't need it, but I have other videos of other brands where I have put a bearing in it, like a Waterway brand. And it's not the exact kind of pump, but it's similar enough that you can use it as an example of how to do yours. So I'm going to round my stuff up, get this all cleaned up, and we're going to put it in. Stay tuned. Alright, so what we're going to do first is we're going to put the ceramic part of the seal into the volute, which is the back part. I've cleaned it up. Remember, I removed this little piece from it. You don't need that. So all we're going to do is just simply put a light coat of silicone. Don't need much. You just need silicone is slick, of course, but it also hardens and creates a seal, and it keeps the seal parts from spinning. So it doesn't take much, just a little tiny bit on there, enough to slicken it up where you can push it down into the volute. And this part here will be done, and we'll go on to the impeller. And on this particular thing, I use a 1-inch fitting. You just find something that'll fit it. 3/4 will fit this particular one as well. And all I'm trying to do is just push it down in there, let it bottom out, and let it seat completely. Now the next thing I'm going to do is clean up the silicone. A little bit of push out, just don't get it on the ceramic. And you can see that's a properly installed seal. And as I said, on the back you don't need it because this seals completely on the part. Now the next part is you have this spring part. And this is actually backwards from Waterway. A Waterway, the spring part is in the volute and the ceramic part is here. Almost every other seal and every other wet end is this way. So this is the way that most of them will be found. Now what I'm going to do on here is actually put the silicone on the shaft of the impeller. Just a little bit. Doesn't take much, but it slickens it up where I can push it on. And it's just got a little rubber gasket. What I'll do is just spin it till it bottoms out. And so it's just that simple to put that seal on. So you can see it's bottomed out. That is a proper install on that seal right there. All right, so you remember that we marked the cover. We marked here, we marked here, we marked the volute. So you can see that there's my mark on the volute. So we're going to stick this back through and put the through bolts in, finger start them. And it's plastic, so don't zip it hard, zip it easy. Finesse, not power. Alright, so I've got the volute back on. You can see I've got the new seal part. So now we just take the impeller and it turns on right, lefty loosey, righty tighty. And take your flat screwdriver and put it in the back. And just run it up and you see it turns. See how free that is? A while ago when we were trying to turn, remember it wouldn't go like that. So that is properly built and complete. Alright, I am the Spa Guy and we successfully built a Power Right pump, a GE and a Cal Spa. We have parts for this. If you click the banner above right here, it'll take you to our website where the parts for this pump are. I don't know much, but I do know hot tubs. I am the Spa Guy. We're Hot Tub Parts of America. Go there now.